Do you want to make YouTube golf videos? If you do, you've come to the right spot. This is Parker Plays Golf, Parker Houston, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina's only golfer documenting the courses. Sit back, relax, let me tell y'all how I film and how I make all my YouTube golf videos. It's really not as in-depth as you would think. We really need three things, two of which I'm sure you already have: your iPhone or any smartphone with a decent camera. I have an iPhone 15, already had that. And then the two things that I purchased to get this channel underway is a tripod. It was like a $20 tripod on Amazon, and a lavalier microphone, also $20. So $40 you can get started on a channel. It doesn't take a whole lot, but yeah, we'll kind of go through my process, how I film it, how I plan it. It's a lot easier filming than it is editing. So when I film, I try to be respectful to the other golfers in the course as I can. I'd like to book either first thing when I know I'm not going to be held up, or late in the afternoon when the course is the least busy. Just I feel a little more. I feel better about myself when I'm not holding other golfers up, or not even paired up with other players. It's just easier, and I'm more comfortable by myself usually, and unless I have a buddy with me and we're filming a match or something. So yeah, just kind of plan out a couple days in advance. I start scouting the tee sheets, look when I want to play, where I want to play, see which courses here in this area. It's 77 public courses, so I got quite a lot of options. But yeah, just kind of plan it out a few days before. I make sure the night before, make sure obviously my phone's going to have juice, my microphone's charged. I have my little charger for my phone, make sure that's charged in case the phone is running a little juice. Usually 18 holes I can get through without having to recharge it. But if I have a buddy with me or something, or filming some extra things, then sometimes I might have to plug that in. And the thing with that is you can't do a microphone at the same time as you're charging your phone. So but yeah, I just want to make sure I'm ready to go. I'm not scrambling the day of. And once we get to the course, usually I don't bust out the tripod until we get to the first tee. Just I don't really announce that I'm filming. Most of these courses, I'm sure they'd be fine with it, but we just pay our fees and go on our way, and we get everything out right on the first tee. Sometimes we don't even plug the microphone in until the first fairway, but just depending on how the pace is looking. But make sure, if you want to make YouTube golf videos, you got to film horizontally. Can't do vertical. When you go to edit post round, you're going to definitely want it horizontal. A vertical is just going to be half the screen there. It's not going to come out the way you want. So that I made that mistake my first couple videos. I learned all this on the go. No one taught me this. And yeah, but definitely film horizontally. You want to place the tripod directly behind the ball, about 8 or 10 feet or so. And I'll turn on the camera, turn on record, and make sure your ball and a foot or so behind it is in the frame. You want to make sure you capture the whole shot. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it as far as the day of. I do like to place the tripod behind the hole when I'm chipping and putting, when at all possible, when pace allows. So I just feel like you get a better view of what's happening when you're tracking your ball coming towards the hole than right behind you. You can post edit though, if you happen to be chipping or something, or pace of play wise you need to place it behind you. You can zoom in on iMovie. We edit all our videos on iMovie, which comes on all iPhones and iPads, I believe. It's basic, it's free. You can zoom in. Maybe I'll show that in the video here, but you definitely can zoom in if needed. But yeah, we're editing on an iPad. We were on an iPad, and it's an older iPad, and for some reason it stopped having much storage. I wasn't able to export videos. So believe it or not, we're editing all right now currently on an iPhone. We're doing our tracers on an iPad. You can see the ball and see the tracer a little bit more. So we're kind of airmailing everything back and forth to the iPad, to the phone. Our phone has a lot of storage, so all our recent videos have been exported, and the timeline's been on an iPhone. So you can get a channel started with like $40 with a tripod and a microphone. I think audio is pretty important. You're going to definitely want a microphone. You could get along without it if it's a calm, clear day, not much wind, but any wind noise you get, you're not going to be to hear yourself talk, or you're going to be screaming right in front of the phone to hear. So you definitely want a little microphone. They're pretty good, $20. You can get a solid one. You usually come with a pair, so you and a buddy can film. But yeah, you're definitely going to want a shot tracer. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to see anything. The ball takeoff, maybe you could see that, but you're going to want to use some sort of shot tracer. There's a few different ones you can look into. I'm using what's called the shot tracer. It's called, just type in shot tracer and you'll find it's a green logo. I feel like I've tried a few different ones. I feel like that's the quickest, best one. Basically how it works is you'll load the clip in with the shot, and you'll have a frame. You'll stop your swing right when you're making contact with the ball. You stop at the frame there, and then you'll put a little dot where the ball ends up, or supposedly end up, as close as you can. It's a little finicky. You just kind of move that around and you'll check it, and then a line will appear, and you can curve the line. You can make it faster. You can make it more hang time, but you curve the line the way the ball is. You can see it take off, and after that, it's kind of a guess. But you want to, match that up. Every shot tracer I do takes, I think, about 3 minutes. If there's a lot of hook or a lot of slice, maybe even more. So that's definitely the lengthiest process for me making the YouTube videos. And then you can put a little graphic in the top corner of that. So that's a recent thing I've started doing. I don't think that's going to be out in any of my videos till later in the year, but a little graphic in there comes with it. So it's pretty neat. We use Adobe Express on our iPad for the thumbnails. It's a free app. Usually, we sometimes we'll use one of our own images, but usually we get one offline and add in some text and course logo or whatever you want to do. You can dress that up pretty good. Adobe Express, it's easy. And the score and the graphics of my score that pop up after each hole, that is, I've used PixArt app. Well, there's a cutout feature on that, and you can just cut out your head or whatever part you want, and you can add a text, and then you overlay that into the iMovie and picture in picture. It's one of the features, and then you can put that exactly where you want, and it pops up there. So I think that's neat, but that covers a lot of it. It doesn't take a whole lot to start a channel. You're going to have to post consistently if you're wanting to gain a following. You're going to need 1,000 subscribers to start making a little bit of money, and also 4,000 watch hours. You're going to need that as well. So you get one good video, one big video, it's really going to help you get that 4,000 hours. We did reach 4,000 before we hit 1,000 subscribers. So a lot of folks I was reading, that's not necessarily the case, but our every course in Myrtle Beach, I think that all has around 1,000 hours. So the more videos you post, the better chance you're going to get to 4,000 watch hours and start making a little money. And to get to the subscribers, a lot of folks, and myself included, use shorts. A lot of today's generation doesn't have a long attention span. They're scrolling their phone and boom, on to the next video. So shorts, you'll get your name out there, your videos out there. Kind of slow down on that and wanting to focus more on long term. You get the better ads and more money on the long form videos than shorts. Shorts, you can make a little bit of money, but not as good as long form. So trying to use those to draw attention to your long form videos is the best way to go. So that's mainly how I edit. I think if a 9-hole video by myself playing around a course vlog is going to take me, I don't do it consecutively, hardly ever. I'm usually, watching TV or podcast or doing something here and there. I just work on it when I can. But if I sat down and did it consecutively, I'm thinking it's about a 5-hour process to do all that. We use Google Earth as well. I hadn't mentioned that. We do a screen record on your phone or your iPad. You can screen record. You just do the swipe down like you're doing a flashlight. There's a little circle. You can screen record Google Earth, and we use our hand to go through the holes. We put that into all our course vlogs, so I think that's a nice little feature. But that's mainly it. I think people do better when you do commentate in the present, in the moment. I like watching videos better than that, than voiced over at the end. I mean, you can, if you're a little apprehensive or a little scared to get started, you can always voice over. You don't even need a microphone. You can voice it over at the end in the edit. But that's how we do it. I think people do like the commentary in the moment, how you're, playing the shot or what your exact thoughts are. So that's mainly what I had for you on how to make YouTube golf videos. Take your time with it. It's going to be a growing space. A lot of people are watching more and more YouTube, and it's a competitive space. But I think rising tide helps all. So I think it's a good space to be in. I'm gonna keep doing it for a long time, I'd imagine. So hit that subscribe if you hadn't. Playing every course in Myrtle Beach, other courses in North and South Carolina, challenges, random vlogs, interviews, just all kinds of plans for the channel. We got a whole list of paper front and back, wrote down every line with video ideas. So there's countless things to do. Gonna keep on pushing them out there. We're uploading right now like twice a week, and we're scheduling. You can schedule out the way when you want them. So we'll finish an edit and we'll schedule it a long time from now. Almost to the point where we're 6, 8, 10 months down the line. We're doing some of our Myrtle Beach vlogs set to go, or spread them out a couple weeks apart. So as of today's recording, we've filmed 50 episodes. So hit that subscribe. Don't miss the course vlog. Any questions about how I make these videos, any comments how I can make them better, let me know. I'm open to learn. I did teach myself pretty much how to do all this myself. A little bit of YouTube tutorials here and there, but we're doing it basically on a phone and an iPad and a tripod is what we're working with now. So it doesn't take a whole lot to get underway. Appreciate y'all watching. Like I was saying, drop a comment, subscribe. See you guys. Peace.